What's up, guys? James Palms here. Let me just... It's the second last day of summer, but man, it feels like the middle of summer. Feels like dang July. It's about 33 Celsius today in southern Ontario. This whole weekend was up over 30. Even the nighttime low was only 25-ish, 21 at the lowest in the middle of the night. Today I basically just made it a video just because I wanted to make a video. I was gardening all day and I didn't get a chance to do much. It's right about sun going down now. It's about 31 Celsius. Today though was around 90 Fahrenheit. And I looked at a lot of weather around, and it was definitely hotter here than it was in Florida and even my buddy Zach in Tennessee. So yeah, it's pretty hot today. We're getting a bit more of this, and next weekend it's supposed to be the same thing. So I'm just gonna do a quick, it's about 5:30 I think now, yeah. Sun's getting a little low. Some of my washies, seed growing here, coming along. I gotta repot some of these. Once they get around like this here, I start to put them into a 2-gallon or so. I don't know, yeah, I think this is a 1-gallon pot, so I start putting them in a 2-gallon. Once they start putting out a bunch of roots at the bottom, I think they grow faster, so I can move them up to these. But you know, we'll just do a quick walk around here and have a beer as well. I just wanted to show off some of the stuff. So Adonidia here. This one here I'm also gonna keep. I'm keeping both these guys here. I moved it over here just earlier, get me a bit of shade while I was sitting in the sun, because these couches are in full blazing afternoon sun. Here's my 2-year-old. It was 2 days, 2 days and 2 years old exactly. Washingtonia robusta Mexican fan palm. Looking good. Hibiscus looking good. Pumping out the flowers still. The pindo's looking good. This trunk is actually expanding a lot. It doesn't look as big in the video, but man, it's pretty beefy. It's almost the whole size of the pot. It is getting a bit bigger. It's pumped out some leaves. I'm starting to like it a little more. I might put it in the ground. This one here just opened this frond about a week and a half, 2 weeks ago or so. Come over here. This baby here is getting pretty nice after I burned off 50% of the leaves. Look at my other windmill though. Man, I love that thing. It's producing seed, and just look at the size of it now. The fronds are just packing in there. It's pumping them out. The older ones, these were on there for 2-3 years. They're starting to look a little worse for the wear, but because it wasn't growing for a little while, right? So from the transplant shop, look at all the seed. It's just producing. Loving this heat too. It's got a quarter line in here, my wife's planting. But this one makes my pollen, and it's a fast growing palm. It's put out about 6 fronds now this year, but nothing beats that. This one's in yeah, the sun's gonna just pass that tree, and then it'll get a little more, but of course getting to the fall here. This thing here, you can see if you watch a lot of my videos, you'll notice there's where the petiole is now. It's starting to open that next frond. It's got one behind it. It's opening that one and this one at the same time. And no Sable Palmetto, still looking beautiful. It's a nice windy day today, but you can see here, I just get up on here. Oh. Sorry about that shaky camera while I'm getting on here. I'm trying to stand on my fence here. My feet are about 6 feet in the air. Don't do this after too many beers. The best part about the palmetto is you got a foot holder here. So you can see this one's opening a new frond right now. It's just started. So this one, it opened already. You can see the petiole down over there. And this one is the next one. So that's it. So it only had the leaf behind it over there. So it made this one. It opened this one first. It only had that leaf. It made 1, and then it made 2, and then it made 3, and now it's making its 4th leaf of the season. So it's definitely loving this late summer heat, and it's looking like it's going to continue for a little while. So sorry while I take a sip. It's looking like it's going to stay like that. So if it does, it'll keep producing. So hopefully it'll get this one fully out, because they're kind of big fronds. So if it gets that one fully out, then that'll be 4 full leaves for the season. That'll be pretty good. Anyways, I'll just show Musabashi maybe over here too. Why not? What the hell? bring you guys with me on a little yard tour. So this thing keeps making leaves, getting bigger, getting way bigger, and they're getting more rugged. Like they're really, originally they weren't like, these things are sturdy now. And then they're bigger, each one gets bigger. This leaf is pretty huge. And the trunk's starting to expand. It's busting kind of out here, you can see. And then these are the pups. So it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 pups on it right now. And I don't know, I haven't put the mulch around it yet because now I don't want to snuff out the pups with the mulch. I don't know if the pups will die off. Anybody tell me if it gets cold, will the pups just die right off in the winter if I mulch this whole thing, or will the pups stay alive too? Probably Zach, you probably know if you're watching. I'm sure you are, hopefully. But comment down below if anybody knows. All right. Just gonna come over here. I'm gonna show you. I just did some potting up here a few minutes ago. Now I actually forgot to fertilize my water today. So this one here, it looks like the other palm. It looks like the same palm. It smells like the same palm. It's in the same palm's pot, but I took of the 2 biggest ones of the 3 Amigos, the second fastest one of this past year. So this one's exactly 1 year old. I put the second biggest one into the blue pot because it was in a slightly smaller pot, so I put it in the blue pot. And the one that was in the blue pot, I put into this big pot here. It was a 7-gallon Mexican fan palm. Don't ever pay that much money for a 7-gallon Mexican fan palm. I don't know who got that pot for me, but I got it from somewhere. But this is not a 7-gallon right now, so it was in a 3-gallon pot basically, or whatever that is. That might be a little bigger than a 3-gallon, but it's close to a 3-gallon. And then I just watered them. So this one here now is in the, you hear the cicadas going. This one here, I'll put the beer can here. Where's Gal? You can see. Oh, there we go. So yeah, it's not quite as thick as a beer can, but it's just about there at the base. And so this was the one that was in that blue pot. So this is the fastest one from this year. So this palm is 1 year old, right at this height here. And it's looking good. This one, I'm probably just gonna put this in the ground next year because it's just growing so fast. I'm sure it'll love it. I can't see why not. And I just potted up. This one came out of with 1 cup. I had that pot because I took that one there out of that one. So I just grabbed another one off my car that was in a 1 cup and put it in there. It was pretty rooted out. This is kind of a bit of a story though. This thing is growing pretty good. This is pumping out the fronds now. This is the Livistona chinensis that I brought home from Homestead, Florida. And this thing here is just pumping out the fronds now. Like, look at the size of this plant. It's looking good. I'm starting to like the Livistona chinensis more. They're slow growing and they're small, but man, I like the look of them and I like the color and I like the speed. Like I like the, well, relatively speed of growth. It's been picking up a little bit here. So now I was gonna try to separate them because there's 2 palms in there. There's another one here at the side, right there. I was gonna try to separate them and you can see it's pretty loose in there. I thought I could maybe separate it, but when I opened it all, like when I had the roots all exposed, it didn't look like it was going to be too easy. They looked pretty tangled, and I definitely didn't want to harm this palm. I mean, the other one here, if this died, it would suck, but it's okay. It's not the bigger palm in there. This is the one I like. It's the bigger one than the one that's putting out more. I think you always have like a more dominant one. Whenever when you put 3 or 4, however many palms you put in there, there's always 1 or 2 that grow better and a couple that grow not as good. So yeah, I don't know. They always kind of, I think they always move around pretty good in there, but when they were moving around in there, I thought, ooh, maybe I'll be able to get it out easy. I don't think that's the case, so I left it, but looking good anyways. I just watered them, that's why the ground's red. But well, this is getting long. Holy crap, it's 9 minutes already. But I just thought I'd make a video. Nice, enjoying a nice sweaty Bud Light on a nice sweaty day. Just under about 88 or so Fahrenheit today, so 31 Celsius. Right now it was up to about 33 just earlier, but anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one. Like and subscribe. I am trying to make this channel better. I know I've said that a couple times, so if you can. Thanks, guys. Later.